Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the How to Build series where we're going through every single champion in the game, rare and above at least, and I'm putting together a quick reference guide for newer players to give them a little guidance on how to gear them up, where to use them, how to use them, and just my thoughts overall. So, I won't be going into masteries and later game stuff. That gets a little convoluted and specific later down the line, so for now, just getting you started with these champs. So let's go ahead and jump into it with Warmaiden. If you know me at all, you know I am a big fan. I love me some Warmaiden. I only recently was able to replace her, but just to give you an idea, when I was probably barely level 40, she was on the arena team, on my arena offense and defense. It took me into gold 4, probably long before I belonged there. I used her in a lot of places. She's crucial earlier game, and it can even be later in the game. For like an arena cleave comp, if you see my video on that, she's a fantastic champ. I'm a big fan. So let's go ahead and get into it and talk about her. I will be singing her praises for most of this video though. So if you've got her and you were excited to build her, you will enjoy this. Base stats for a rare attack champ. Base HP is pretty nice. Base attack is fine. Defense is what you would expect from a rare attack champ with nice base HP. And then her speed's okay. Her speed's not super high, but it's not super low either. Pretty run-of-the-mill, easy to work with, I'll say. As far as her skills, first turn, she has a chance of putting a 2.5% poison debuff. Second skill, she attacks one enemy, places an increased attack buff on herself, and then hits again if it's critical. The second hit can't be critical. So the way that this skill works is, if she attacks with this skill and it's critical, she will then buff herself and attack again with the buff, but it can't be critical, okay? That's how that skill works. And then her third skill is where her money's at. Attacks all enemies, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense buff. So 75% chance is fantastic, because the way that the chances work on skills, and skilled up, it's 100% chance, and she is farmable. So you can go get her right now if you don't have her, and you can skill her up. It will take some grinding. You do have to farm her stage for quite a while to get enough of her to skill her up, but it's doable. And it's not a bad idea, honestly. Having her fully skilled up is not a bad idea, but if you got lucky and maxed this skill first, you don't have to skill the other ones, but it would be nice to do regardless. But let's talk about the way that a chance works and the way accuracy works. When a skill says has a blah blah chance to do something, that means just that. It has a chance to try to do it. What's going to happen is 75% of the time, it's going to roll your accuracy against the enemy's resistance. Now, a lot of people think that then it's just whoever has the higher stat. If the enemy has higher resistance than your accuracy, they're going to resist it. That's not the way it works either. There's still an RNG roll. I don't know the equation, I don't know the algorithm, but I know you can win with lower accuracy, okay? It's just the chances, the further the gap is, either way dictates the chances you have of winning based on the roll. It's still an RNG roll though, so you can have less accuracy and win against more resistance. So this skill has a 75% chance to try to put a defense break. In that try is where the accuracy rolls. So in a case like hers, you want to have the accuracy up there because it's going to be proccing so often that you want to have the accuracy to land it regularly, especially since it's AoE, and especially since I'm going to be recommending that you use her in your arena offense among other places. That's where it's going to be really important for that defense break to land, because then your damage dealers are going to come in behind her and you're going to be trying to wipe arena defenses. So she's not landing the defense break reliably, you're not going to be wiping those defenses reliably, which means they're going to be coming back after you. And generally with a cleave comp, you're not designed to take a lot of hits. So if the other team starts getting a lot of turns, it's going to get bad for you real quick. So you want her to have accuracy. So this gets to 100% chance skilled up, which again, that doesn't mean you're guaranteed to land the defense break. That means you're guaranteed to roll your accuracy against the resistance. And if you've got high accuracy, it makes you really likely to land the defense break every time. So great skill. Great skill. It's the 60% decreased defense break. It's got a real high chance, and it's 2 turns. Ton of utility there. So, as far as artifacts, you want her speedy-ish, and then you want her accurate. Again, accuracy is important, so we're going to be at least putting 1 accuracy set on her. Probably going to be putting a speed set on her. And then if you want to try to gear her up for a little bit of attack, that's fun too. It's nice to have her doing damage, because this skill also hits. So the harder she can hit while still landing her defense breaks, the easier she makes it for your real damage dealers to come in behind and clean up the offense. So accuracy. We want accuracy on her. We want speed on her. And you really want her going after your attack buffer, right? So generally, I'm talking a lot about arena offense here because that's where I used her a lot, but I will get into other uses for her. But in your arena offense, let's say you've got the attack bar booster and the attack buffer, you want her going after those 2 things happen, right? So you want the tornado right, but you want her going right before your damage dealer, your AoE damage dealer, okay? So speedy enough to make that happen, and then accuracy. And then if you want to put some damage on her, that's great. But accuracy is going to be the focus here, accuracy and speed. So it wouldn't even hurt to go double accuracy set if you have to, okay? Double accuracy speed, attack accuracy speed, double attack accuracy, whatever combination of those sets. But you're going to want to go attack percentage on the gloves earlier on, and then later on if you want to try to go crit rate on the gloves, you can. On the armor, you're going to want to go attack percentage, and then on the boots, you're going to want to go speed, probably. And then you're looking for accuracy everywhere you can get it. Shoot her accuracy up as high as you can get it, okay? Because you want her landing that. Now, outside of arena, she's great in campaign. The AoE defense break is great for campaign. She's also got the poison that's going to help you chip away at the boss stages. She's also great in dungeons because, again, the AoE defense break is fantastic. She's good, and she's even good in earlier game clan boss because she's bringing a defense break to the fight, and she's got a poison on her first skill. And poison is great for clan boss. So while she might not be optimal, she might not be ideal for clan boss, she is usable in clan boss. The first turn poison is great, and the defense break is great. So she's got a ton of utility. She's easy to get, easy to skill up, easy to build. She's not super stat hungry. She really only needs accuracy and speed. And then if you want to try to get her doing damage, you can work the damage stats into the mix. But she really only needs accuracy and speed to be viable. And she's just about usable anywhere, right? She's got an AoE. She's got the defense break. She's got the poison. So she's a fantastic champ. If you haven't watched my arena offense for beginners video yet and you're struggling in the arena, go check that out. I talk about how to put together a cleave comp, and she's a fantastic addition to a cleave comp, especially as easy as she is to get. She is replaceable later with certain other champs that are, you know, epics and whatnot. But for early in the game, someone you can farm, someone you can skill up, someone that's easy to build, it's hard to top her. I think for what you're going to be using her for, it doesn't get much better, honestly, earlier in the game, unless you look up and pull something amazing right out of the gate. So my rating for her, she's going to be like a high 8, 9. I think she's got a ton of utility. I think she opens up a lot of doors for you, maybe even before they should be open. The AoE defense break is fantastic. The poison's great. She's got utility basically everywhere in the game you want to use her. And she's not that hard to build, right? She's not super stat hungry. Accuracy and speed. And then if you want her doing some damage, work the damage into the rotation. But fantastic champ. I am a big fan. It almost hurt my feelings when I replaced her, but it was time based on the other champions that I have. So that'll do it for her. If you have any questions about her, leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. If you have any comments, you know, if you think she's better or worse than I said, or you've got some build suggestions or some info you think might be helpful to the newer players, of course, information's always great. If you want to try to catch me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/JGigs. Just drop by and drop a follow and try to catch me live. We have a pretty good time. Other than that, that's going to do it for Warmaiden. I appreciate you watching. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.